Okay, thanks for joining us. We are now building flights with a twist. Shabnam, we are using tea instead of wine. I love this.
We are. This is indeed tea. There isn't a teacup in sight.
No.
But I brought some teapots.
I was going to say,
just in case.
This is the most unique teapot I think I have ever seen. It's very cool.
It's Japanese side pouring. They're ergonomically really
cool. So much more comfortable than burning your knuckles.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I'm here to show you how to, put a little bit of a twist in your entertaining.
Okay.
Over the next couple of weeks.
Okay, I'm ready.
And that is, first of all, I love putting tea into something other than a teacup. So I've decided to take out some wine glasses. And what I'm doing for you today is a pairing.
Okay.
So I think it's a really nice way to start off a meal, end a meal.
Agreed.
Right? So start off a meal maybe with like a tea and cheese pairing, and maybe end a meal with a tea and chocolate pairing.
Now you've got me.
Right? Okay, good. So let me show you how this is done.
Okay.
Basically, it's like any other pairing that you would do. So you're going to take a sip of the tea.
Okay.
Then you're going to take a bite of, let's start with the cheese.
Okay.
And the first one
Do I smell it like I would a wine?
You would,
because I feel like that's my instinct.
That's exactly what you would do. And that's really good because that is the instinct that the wine glass brings out, which is sort of the whole idea here. Take a bite of the cheese and now take a sip of the tea again. So the first one that I chose for you is called Genmaicha, and this is a Japanese green tea with toasted rice and corn. So
I really like green tea.
Do you like that? So there's a nuttiness in this tea. And that cheese, and I chose a Gouda here. It's got a bit of a nuttiness to it as well.
It's delicious.
It just brings it out a little bit more.
Okay.
So let's do the same thing now with chocolate.
Okay, if I must.
Green, twist the arms, I know. So green tea does really, really well with white chocolate in particular. Okay. So I personally am not a big fan of white chocolate, but I love
white chocolate.
Do you? I love it with a green tea. Just brings out the sweetness in the tea a little bit more. Creaminess.
Oh, that is
nice. Okay.
Beyond nice.
1 for 1. Let's move on to the second one.
Okay.
The second one is a black tea from Sri Lanka. And so this is a high-grown Ceylon, so same thing.
Okay.
We're not putting anything into these teas because really the cheese and the chocolate are going to add the flavors that we like.
I don't think you need to.
You don't at all. And the second cheese that I chose is a cheddar, and this is an aged cheddar, right?
It's definitely sharp.
It's got a nice sharpness to it, but the Sri Lankan black tea, it's got a delicate floral characteristic to it, and that balances really, really nicely.
Okay.
Back to the chocolate.
Okay.
So, it's a tough segment today, isn't it?
I don't know, Shabnam.
I know.
This is why you're the president.
Well, there you go. So, and this chocolate is it's just hazelnut. The other
hazelnut milk chocolate.
Hazelnut milk chocolate. And again, that floral character of the Ceylon, high-grown altitude, does a really special thing to teas. It brings out a complexity in the flavors.
Oh, that's delicious.
Right?
That's incredible how it does
changes,
that.
Right? Yeah.
It changes from the cheese to the chocolate.
Exactly.
Okay, I think we have time for one more.
So I'm going to skip on to the last one for you, because this one is the, hello, you're going to either love it or hate it. So this is you're going to love it then, Emily. So this is a black tea.
Okay.
It's a China black tea called Lapsang Souchong. It is smoked, right? And
that is different.
It is very different, and it's in your face. So smoked salmon, campfires,
very woodsy.
Meats, very, very woodsy. So this is for people that really like strong flavors. So it's got a smokiness.
It tastes different than it smells.
It does. It's much stronger on the nose than it is on the palate.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to smack you in the face with a blue cheese, right? Because you really need something strong to be able to balance out the flavors of the Lapsang Souchong.
That's strong.
Go back to the cheese, and you're going to get even smokier.
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
That's incredible how it messes with your palate like that.
It completely messes with your palate. This is a really interesting one. And then the chocolate, obviously I chose a dark chocolate to go with this because again, the creamy milk or the white chocolate, it would just completely get drowned out by the Lapsang.
You need something strong.
You need something strong. And the bitterness and sort of that cherry flavor in a dark chocolate brings out the tea flavor in the Lapsang Souchong.
What an incredible showcase to do. It is so different. It is so unique. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today. Such a great holiday idea. Skip the wine. Let's do tea.
You can do both.
You can do both. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
Happy
Christmas to you.
holidays.
Thank you.